How's it going, guys? I'm DGM Slayer. We're here for another reaction video. This is actually my 5th video I've recorded today. I've had 2 DVD videos, 3 reaction videos, and then the what the fuck, is up with me, type ordeal kind of shit. And this State of Decay 3 was the biggest announcement for me in so many ways. And I enjoy the shit out of State of Decay. Now, I haven't seen the trailer completely to its fullest. I've just seen like GIFs and shit of it, and just the GIFs itself look intense. I saw something about a deer. I remember seeing a bloody deer and was going, okay, well, we're getting hunting then, right? But then I was told that that's not the case. So, I'm kind of surprised to see exactly what they're talking about. We're going to talk about State of Decay, what State of Decay 3 could be, and what my theories are behind it, because I honestly don't think it's going to be like the last 2. But we're going to get into that in a minute. First, the trailer. And a wolf? Alright, that explains the deer, I think. Okay, so, several theories now. So, for starters, we're going to start off with the first 2 games and what they basically were when it came to survivor aspects. In both games, it kind of acted slightly different, as the first game, you were a guest in the community, therefore you needed to gain influence in the community to actually do anything. Rather, in State of Decay, you were indeed the leader of the group. Actually, you were playing the entire group as a whole, and influence was used more as a currency, rather than a, okay, I've done this much for you, I am allowed to have this now in the group. That kind of ordeal. With both of them being amazing, the story ending for one was garbage, to say the least. And I feel like a lot of people would agree with me on that one. I spent at least 100 hours. Yeah, I know, right? On State of Decay 1 before even finishing it once. Like, playing just the story, just fucking around, getting this, doing this, trying to get the biggest base on the map, and when it was all said and done, the ending was just disappointing. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you haven't played it, the ending will disappoint you too. Just, my favorite part about State of Decay 1 was the DLC breakdown, which I thought was awesome. And I honestly wish I could do that for you guys on this channel, but I kind of messed up my copy on my PC, and I don't think it'll ever get fixed. I tried to mod it, and the backup files, I guess, now have the mod in them, so even if I delete and download again, the mod is there. I tried deleting all of the files that could be the source of the bullshit. Looked up help, and it still just doesn't work. So, y'all won't be receiving that. State of Decay 2 was a whole nother thing entirely, and I will try to play that for you guys. That will be a long haul, considering there's 4 endings based off the 4 leader types. And now there's 6 difficulties, I think, and by all means, I'm not going to start on green mode, because that's just fucking stupid. Standard, probably, yeah. It'll probably be the fastest run I do for you guys, with maybe 4 episodes. I don't really see it lasting that long. It only took me maybe 12 hours total, and I've already knocked out all the play cards, and I'm on, like, the last mission for that leader. So it shouldn't take me long on standard. And then once I've beaten it 3 times and we get to the final difficulty, which looks like garbage, I'm going to do what is going to be considered my last playthrough of it, which will be considered a legacy playthrough, where I will only, it's going to sound fucking stupid, but it makes sense in the long run with how scarce the fucking materials supposedly are. I'm only going to be using these starting 3 survivors. On top of that, these starting 3 survivors will be 3 legends from the past 3 communities I've managed to live, basically. So, it's probably going to be a fucking gardener, a fucking medic, and gardener, because I'm going to need food. And I'm gonna be top. I'm gonna have to level that bitch up like it's fucking nothing. Gardener, medic, and probably one of the previous leaders that are more than likely maxed the fuck out on everything, if not super close. That is my plans for that series. But State of Decay 2 was pretty good, where you basically just took control over a group of survivors. You try to rebuild basically what is pretty much nothing. You build from the ground up, basically. And depending on what you do, you could get survivors killed. They can become infected. You might have to shoot them in the face. You might have to put them down like, oh, Yeller. You might just give them the cure. But, like, you know what? You're worth saving. Because not a lot of people are actually worth saving in my mind. So we might be shooting some people in the fucking face. Now, let's say Decay 3. I have a couple of theories for this, and the reason I have a couple of theories is, so for starters, in both State of Decay 1 and State of Decay 2, when we got our initial trailers, not including State of Decay 2's fucking weird live trailers with real people, which was just weird, to say the least. I mean, I guess we now know what happened to the network. They were all talking in State of Decay 2 during the game where you're playing, but I guess the trailers kind of let you know what fucking happened to him. Yeah, he did. But State of Decay 3, the way this trailer is looking, instead of it being with a group of survivors, which is what the first 2 were, it was showing a group of survivors working together, scavenging for this, or long journeys. This one has 1 survivor. My theory is we might actually be getting something where we might be creating our own character, or simply generating stats for a created character, or of some sort. It's going to be something of our own character. And I feel like we're going to be actually dealing with the struggles of being alone in a zombie apocalypse. And I knew that with this, that means that hunting will have to be involved, which is why I figured, which makes sense with the animals and her hunting. And since there's wild animals around, you also have to deal with the possible threat of getting attacked while you're sleeping or resting, which could be a whole nother element that could add to it. On top of that, I've looked on some of the forums to see what other people think about it, and if you want in the comments below, you can try to, help me with it. But State of Decay, this trailer has snow in it. The last any trailer we've had for State of Decay, and just playing State of Decay in general, weather isn't a thing. And State of Decay 2, they've yet to implement rain or snow or anything. So my belief behind the snow, I honestly think it's something more. I think we're about to be dealing with harsh normal weather, and we have to accommodate for it through clothes. Otherwise, they might be, Maybe we'll get disease factors where we could get sick if we're too cold or too warm. Stuff that is super realistic, I could see that happening. Now what the fuck is up with the zombie deer? I ain't got a fucking clue. Even Resident Evil has never gone so far to go, zombie deer, yes! No, they have never in the middle, no, fucking, the worst fucking Resident Evil has done is you shoot someone's head off and this weird fucking thing comes out of their fucking head. Which, by the way, is fucking annoying. Fuck that shit. But a zombie deer just makes things more complicated. Maybe it's because so each game takes place further and further into the future, the State of Decay universe. So maybe the virus has gotten so bad that it actually mutated and got into the animals, and now the virus is inflicting animals to eat other animals and humans, which causes even more pressure on you, because now it's gonna be just that much harder to hunt something when there's something else also hunting it. They could do a lot of shit with this, and this trailer just has a lot of questions, and there's a lot of theories that I could possibly go into. How the snow could be reasons for this. It could just be a weather element they added with no other meaning besides, yo, snow. This could be just one of the damn maps where you're on a goddamn snowy fucking Himalaya expedition, and now you gotta deal with fucking snow the entire time. I mean, there's a lot of fucking different things that go into this. It's just, I honestly, deep down, I feel like State of Decay has been listening for a more realistic survival aspect without going overboard like some of fucking, like, 7 Days to Die did with all their fucking, No. Let's not go that overboard, okay? We all want a more realistic feel, but no one wants to go so far that now we have to scavenge and look for more than we need to. Besides food, water, now we also gotta deal with legit pills needing meaning. And now pills don't just instantly heal you, now they do this for you, or get you sick if you overdo this, and it's just... I'm probably overthinking it. But now you get why I'm just kind of like... There's so many theories behind everything. But in the end, my theory is still stated that this could be you create your own character, you struggle with your own struggles, and you are alone. You might run into other enclaves, but none of them are going to be friendly. And if it is, it's going to be a passing trader. Which would kind of make sense, since passing traders were a thing in State of Decay 2. And... pushing the zombie deer thingamajiggy, where there was wolves in here too, obviously, as it was being eaten. There's also birds, and there's so many things just by looking in the surroundings of everything. It gives off that feel that you're about to survive alone, and I feel like this is about to be what they're about to implement. If you think I'm wrong, please comment what your theories are, or what you believe is about to happen with State of Decay 3. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of these, more updates on this series, in other words, if you want to see more updates on State of Decay 3 as soon as the developers release them, or you want to sit with me and watch the damn E3 trailer, which we all fucking know we're gonna get, we're all expecting something more than what we got six fucking months ago at PAX. But we are definitely... we're waiting together. Unless, you think my analogies are garbage, then, well, the fuck you still doing here? Anyway, so... I will definitely see you guys in the next one. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, fuck me. Flip me off, whatever. I seriously want to know your comments below on what you generally think could come of this. Like, I'm curious to know what y'all's opinions are of this trailer, and what could honestly come of this. I'm excited. I hope y'all are too. If you want to see more updates, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.